Hey, over here. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to SportsTech. Glad you guys tuned in for another fine episode of wonderful sports talk. By me, yours truly, your host, Charlie Ziegenhorn. Wonderful sports talk today. Anywho, for this episode today, I'll be honest with you, I was kind of looking around last night and today, since this is going up late Monday night. This is being filmed Monday afternoon. And I was kind of looking for stuff like big headlines and stuff that was going on in the world of sports, and I was having some trouble finding stuff till about 7 o'clock last night when this happened. Yeah. Tim Tebow's back in the NFL. And my response to it was this. Pretty much sums it up. I'm just like, oh boy. The Philadelphia Eagles signed Tim Tebow today to what I believe was a 2-year contract. And I'm just thinking, why does Chip Kelly want another quarterback? He's already got a crowded enough field. I don't understand it. I guess he's trying to play mad scientist as for trying to fix Tim Tebow. Tebow just wants another shot to get back in the NFL, so naturally he's going to take a chance with the first team he can get on with, and namely it's Philadelphia. Do I think he'll end up making the team? Probably not, because as his nature has been ever since he came into the league, he stinks in practice. He does great in games, but he stinks in practice. So if his teammates and his coaches can put up with him stinking in practice, but possibly doing good during games, then I don't see a problem with it. Do I think it'll happen? Probably not. Personally, I think his days will be numbered, and they'll probably cut him before their first game. So, but yeah, that's happening. Oh God, I can just hear all the media going in on Tebow, talking about Tebow and beating Tebow's story and name and everything to death. Oh, and also, by the way, before I go anything further with Tebow, I know there's a little issue with the last episode. Accidentally, I had a little slip of the tongue, and I said a bad word, and I caught a few flack for it for some fans of the show, so I apologize for that. To anybody who heard that and was offended, I'm sorry. That was my bad. I need to do a better job of editing and watching what I say. So yeah. So from here on out, I'll try to do a better job. But yeah, just wanted to get that point out of the way. But yeah, Tebow Mania is happening. I'm just thinking, oh boy. Beep, 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 beep. That's all I can think of is just bleep, 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 bleep. So, anywho. Only a real sports thing I know going on right now. NFL draft is coming up in 10 days from now on April 30th in Chicago. Not more about that probably on this coming Friday's episode, and a little more down the road in the next week as the draft gets a little closer. I want to try to get a special guest on to talk a little bit about the draft, but we got to see about trying to make that happen. So be on the lookout for that. NBA playoffs are going on right now. Game 1's just ended within the last few days for all the teams. My best pick I like is for Golden State to reach the finals out of the West. And I hate to say it, probably Cleveland to get out of the East. So it'll be Golden State and Cleveland in the finals, and I hope Golden State wins. I'm a big Steph Curry fan, so I like to see the young fella get up there and get to the finals to go after a ring. Try to knock off LeBron. He's already got his ring, so he doesn't need it anymore. He doesn't need it anymore. So, but yeah, a lot of good series coming up. Clippers Spurs series I know is going to be pretty interesting. I think it's going to go probably the max amount it's going to do in the playoffs. I think it goes like 5 games in the first round. I don't even know anymore. I haven't watched too much NBA in the past, but I think it's still a 5-game series first round. Then everything else is 7 games. So I think that series is definitely going to go 5. I think it's going to be entertaining as can be. So I'm definitely looking forward to watching a good chunk amount of basketball over the next coming days. But yeah, that's the biggest things I know of going on in the sports world. I wanted to give my thoughts about right now. Tebow, basketball, yay! While basketball's still going on before summertime comes, and just had baseball. But let's still talk about the Cardinals pretty well. And also, by the way, now that I'm still thinking about it, props to the Indianapolis Indians. They're the minor league affiliate of the Pittsburgh Pirates. I was in Indianapolis a couple weeks ago for a convention I was doing some video production work at, and I got a chance to go to a game and I picked myself up at. So, props to the Indians. Great place to watch a game. But enough about that. That concludes the sports portion of the show. Let's go over and talk about some tech, shall we? All right, quick little tech portion here of this week's Monday edition episode of SportsTech. As reported via PocketNow.com, and I have the article open behind me, that OnePlus One, well, the company OnePlus and their phone, the Plus One, obviously the OnePlus One, if you've heard of the phone, announced today, Monday, April 20th, that their invite system no longer exists for their OnePlus One phone. And if you want to be able to order a OnePlus One, now you'll be able to without any problems. I do believe the OnePlus One will end up being really good now, especially since there are going to be no invites allowed for the original phone, which if I had the money, I would definitely go buy one because I still think it's a great Android phone, and hopefully maybe I'll get lucky enough to own one someday. But I don't know, that's one of the biggest things tech-wise, I've read the last few days, and I think it's a great thing. A lot of people, I think, still don't know about the OnePlus One, which could make it a really interesting phone because OnePlus doesn't really do a lot of marketing. They mostly stick to social media, word of mouth, to get the word out about the phone, and it's done really well for them. It's known a little bit in the States that I know of. I know of a lot of YouTubers that I follow do know about the phone, and some have done a lot of reviews on it. It's a great phone. Like I said, hopefully if I get lucky enough, I'll be able to own one here someday. Maybe even the OnePlus 2. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, that's the biggest tech piece of news I wanted to share with you guys. I'll put a link to the description from the article from Pocket Now. You can probably see the article. It's open on my computer over my shoulder. But that article came courtesy of Pocket Now that I found, PocketNow.com that I found, and I'll put a link in the description for the article. Also put a link in the description for Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow signing with the Eagles. I'll put an article link to that down in the video description as well. That's it. Short and sweet little video this week, guys. I just wanted to hit on just a couple things that I had saw that kind of piqued my interest over these last few days. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I appreciate very much the support and the likes and the comments and everything for videos. With the NFL draft coming up 10 days from today, put a comment down in the video description. Let me know if you guys are looking forward to the draft. You know, what teams do you follow? What are you looking for? Who are you looking forward to see drafted where? What do you think is going to happen? Will the Tennessee Titans keep their number 2 pick, or are they going to go after Mariota? Are they going to go after Marcus Mariota, trade him away, or where's Mariota going to wind up? Is he going to wind up with Chip Kelly in Philadelphia? Where is he going to wind up? Where's Winston going to wind up? Is he going to be number 1? Is he going to fall? You know, what's going to happen? There'll be a lot of interesting storylines coming up with the NFL draft coming up in about 10 days from now. So a lot of good stuff to come. So we'll be talking some football. Yes, football. Over the next couple of weeks. So be on the lookout for that and more good stuff to come. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy. Have a good rest of your week. And I'll see you on Friday with a brand new episode. Till then, have a good one. Later, guys.